Up in the Garden and Down in the Dirt by Kate Mesner, with art by Christopher Silas Neal. Up in the garden and down in the dirt. Up in the garden I stand and plan, my hands full of seeds, my head full of dreams, as they think about what they're going to plant. Spring sun shines down to melt the sleepy snow. Wind whistles through last year's plants, and mud sucks at my rain boots. Look at the cherry blossoms there. That's what Koshal saw down at Spencer Smith. There's a robin up in the tree, too. It's not quite time, Nana says. Down in the dirt, things need to dry out and warm up. What's down there? I ask. Down in the dirt is a whole busy world of earthworms and insects digging and building and stirring up soil. They're already working down in the dirt. And we found some of these things at school too. The worms, the snails, some ants and slugs. Have any of you found any beetles yet? Or ladybugs? I haven't seen those yet. Up in the garden, we snap brittle stalks, and we scoop rustling armfuls and wheel away weeds for the chickens. While they squabble and scratch, we spread compost over the soil. At school, we need to clean out our garden beds too. We'll do that soon. Down in the dirt, pill bugs chew through last year's leaves, and I give them a gentle poke. They roll up tight and hide in plated suits of armor, roly-poly round. Up in the garden, it's time to plant, and I trail a furrow with my finger and sprinkle seeds in a careful row. Give them a drink, Nana says, and we pat them down to snuggle in the dark. Down in the dirt, a tomato hornworm rests. It's waiting for wings, and it's also waiting for the leaves where she'll lay her eggs. Have any of you planted your garden yet? Up in the garden, carrot plants sprout, pea blossoms bloom, wasps are on the prowl, and honeybees visit, legs loaded with pollen. I know Aaron found some bees in his backyard. Look at all the roots on the carrots. I weed and wilt in the sun so strong, even Nana looks for shade. Down in the dirt, earthworms tunnel deep. I'm jealous of their cool, damp dark. Looks like it's almost summertime here. Up in the garden, rain shower. Nana turns the hose on me. Eee! Have any of you seen a robin's nest yet, or any baby robins? I know a few of you have found some eggs. I hide behind the cucumber vines, but their leaves can't save me, and I shiver and laugh, drenched in Nana's rain. Down in the dirt, water soaks deep. Roots drink it in, and a long-legged spider stilt walks over the streams. Can you see that spider there? Looks like some bees are under the ground. And what's that behind the rocks there? Up in the garden, there's so much to eat. Ladybugs feast on aphids, little tiny bugs. And Nana crunches green beans. And I bite a ripe tomato, warm from the sun. And juice dribbles down my chin. Down in the dirt, a robin's beak finds a cricket, a beetle, a grub. Slugs are scrumptious too. I didn't know that robins ate all those other little bugs as well. Up in the garden, we pick cucumbers, and zucchini, harvesting into the dark. Bats swoop through the sunflowers, and I pluck June bugs from the basil until it's time for bed. Down in the dirt, skunks work the night shift, and they snuffle and dig and gobble cutworms while I sleep. It looks like that's Swiss chard growing in the garden. I can tell by the red stems. I think Milo planted Swiss chard. Up in the garden, a praying mantis wakes to hunt mosquitoes. Nana sprays the aphids, and I'm after grasshoppers. I'm ready to swoosh, but snap! Someone else is faster. Down in the dirt, a smooth, shining garter snake crunches on supper. Up in the garden, the wind grows cool. Pumpkins blush orange, and sunflowers bow to September. Nana ties them together to build a house for reading. And look at the book. S for sunflowers. Down in the dirt, an orb weaver or a spider spins her web, strand by silken strand, and she'll munch on moths tonight. There's the spider, and she caught some moths to eat. Up in the garden, colored leaves litter the squash vines, and we know the cold is coming. Hurry, hurry, and harvest. Looks like they're digging out some potatoes there. There's enough for neighbors too. And down in the dirt, frantic ants gather what we leave behind. They're storing food for cooler days ahead. Up in the garden, frost draws lace on leftover leaves, where secret egg sacs hang, waiting for the warm to return. We say goodbye and spread the winter blankets. Down in the dirt, beetles burrow, ants scurry home, and earthworms curl tight in the dark. They're all getting ready for winter. And when Grandpa calls us in for soup, an autumn moon is rising. Up in the garden, dry corn stalks tremble, and the wind smells like winter. But the long, ripe days of summer still rest in the garden beds. The ladybugs and bumblebees, earthworms and ants are hunkered down tight, hiding, biding their time. They're dreaming of sunshine and blossoms and sprouts. Under the bare arms of trees and the blanketing snow, a whole new garden sleeps, down in the dirt. And there they all stay, waiting for spring to come.